than Kyle every single lap, so he's got time, and not much, though.
And we mentioned at the beginning of the race, it was Casey last year. He had a great run going in that 38 car, got swept up in somebody else's crash.
Laps are ticking away. 3 to go.
3 this time now, and Kyle Busch looking at 2 more lap cars in front of him. That's James Busher in the 34, and that he is 13th, 2 laps down, and Michael Annett. Annett is 24th, 4 laps down. They both give way. 2 laps to go here at the world's fastest half mile. And that may be all he needed. That lap traffic, look at that. He jumped out on Casey there. White flag is out.
White flag right here. Bring it home to us, bud.
Well, one more time around down the backstretch. It'll be the 45th time in his Nationwide Series career. And remember, Mark Martin had widened that gap 2 weeks ago? He just closes it. It's down to 4. Kyle Busch with Casey Kane second. Coming home in third, Dale Earnhardt Jr. In fourth, Elliott Sadler with his best run of the year. Joey Logano rounds out the top 5.
A great run out of Kyle Busch. And another thing you got to...
Yes, sir. Great car. You can do a burnout with this one. We're done with it.
They're talking about the engine. They reseal these engines so they run them more than one race.
Nice work. Nice work.
Vince is caught up with a very happy Jason Ratcliffe.
Well, Jason Ratcliffe and the Z-Line Designs Toyota making a path to victory lane. Everybody worried about the tires and how the changeover was going to affect the car. How did it affect yours?
Well, when we first put them on, it was off, you know, and as we got laps on the tires, it kind of evened out for us, but the guys did a great job on pit road. We took some big swings at it there on that one stop and put what we thought was going to be our best set of tires on it for the end. And we just kind of, you know, made our bed there and had to sleep in it or live in it or whatever you call it. And I can't thank Kyle Busch enough. The guy's just tremendous. The 38 had a good pit strategy. He was coming hard, but he got up on the wheel there at the end. You got to thank God for a great day. All these fans coming out here. What an awesome place to win. It's nerve-wracking, man. You're counting them down. I was just praying there wasn't a caution.
So many people talk about Kyle and his accomplishments. You've been alongside of him all the way. Today, 10,000 laps led in his Nationwide Series career. How do you put in perspective what it's like working with Kyle Busch week in, week out?
It's a blessing. It's just a blessing. That's how I put it in perspective.
Well said, Marty.
His 10th National Touring Series win here at Bristol. 3 now in the Nationwide Series, 4 in Cup, 3 in Trucks, and going back to last year's sweep, he's now won 4 straight races, could make it 5 again tomorrow, and yeah, that is worth another bow. For the 45th time in his career, he gets to do the victories burnout. The celebration is about to erupt for the 4th straight time here at Bristol Motor Speedway. As it is, Kyle Busch winning again. And there he is, Doc.
Moment. Watch my goodies heading pattern. Who really knows tough legendary wins in a row at the High Bank Bristol Motor Speedway for Kyle Busch, reigning NASCAR Nationwide Series champion. And Kyle, another dominant performance here at Bristol. What is it about you in this place? I mean, you made it look easy, but I understand from listening to the radio when you put those right side tires on early on, the car was a bit of a handful.
It was. It changed the dynamic of the car quite a bit. And, you know, we had to compensate for that driving style-wise, and then on our next pit stop, getting some changes made to the car. But Jason and these guys did such a great job. We played a lot yesterday with different setups and what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it and what exactly we were looking for. I know the feel I need, but it's just hard to try to get it sometimes, and we got it there yesterday and felt pretty good about it, and then they had the tire deal, and we were a little nervous about it, but it worked out today. So I can't thank Z-Line Designs and Jim and Monica enough. They're here with us today, so cool to have them on board and win for them when they're here with us. NOS Energy Drink, Toyota. This Camry was awesome today, and
Nationwide Insurance, fun series to race in, and then Marquis Jets, Gillette, and of course the fans. You know, it's cool to come to Bristol and see this place, and of course, you know, there's a lot of people here today. Hopefully there's a lot more tomorrow.
I know you may not be aware of this, and you're not really into records, but for the first time in the 29-year history of the Nationwide Series, a driver has now surpassed 10,000 laps led. Congratulations. What a record.
Well, I appreciate it. It's big, you know, and anytime you're able to break any kind of series record with the likes of you know, of Sam Ard and all the guys that made this series what it is. You know, Kevin Harvick in his heyday when he was really good just a couple of years ago, you know, and then of course Mark Martin in his time and all the guys, Pearson and Houston and all those boys. So it's cool, and I enjoy it. There's still plenty more time, hopefully, to make some more. And you know, y'all keep making a big deal that Mark got one away from me. Well, I caught back up one today. So there's still a few more to go before I get there, but I'm sure he's watching, and we're hunting him down.
All right, Kyle Busch picking up his second win of the year, 10th overall at Bristol. And by the way, carrying the Red Cross Relief logo in honor and memory of so many who have suffered in Japan. Disaster relief efforts over there. Taking it to victory lane here, trying to remember what's going on and how difficult it is over in Japan. Marty?
Thanks, Doc. As the smiles of Kyle Busch, you can't wipe them away, as, boy, he has just become such a dominant force at this racetrack more than any other. 4 straight wins dating back to last fall's race, and who knows, he just might make it 5 again tomorrow.